taurai zvinetsika kuruzhinji rwevanhu kuti vanzwisisise zvakananga musangano. The pioneer column, as I indicated, wrote as a dream to take over the whole of Africa. But then you see, when the first white people, with all due respect, when the first white people came, they were just about 500 people, where 200 people were composed of artisans, miners, and soldiers. That's all the people who can do stuff, doctors included. 300 of those were police. They were called the British South African Police. So when they came, it was like a visitor passing through. They saw this king called Lobengula. Again, Lobengula is the people who came in and conquered some of the people around the southern, Zimbabwe, as it were. By then, the Munomtapa kingdom has moved from Tota to Matope and then to Rozi. And so it was that, when Lobengula came, he conquered the south and took over and integrated these people to be under his kingdom, which was the order of things then. But then, see, when the settlers, we call them, when the settlers came in, they came in fully prepared. Farmers, miners, artisans, and all that. But they came in with one word to the king, and they said to Lobengula, we just want to prospect for gold. We don't want anything to do with taking over the land. And it was by persuasion, by exchange of gifts, maybe a little drink here and there. And the king signed this concession to say, you can prospect the gold. You can dig the gold and dig whatever you want. But in fact, Lobengula had signed a lot of concessions in one signature. And so it was that, as time went on, the people started demarcating the land quietly, identifying the land that was. So in Zimbabwe, there are three types of land, really. There is the agricultural land, there is the grazing land, and land that nobody really wanted to use, unusable kind of pieces of land. And so it was that, the farmers were prospecting, the miners were prospecting for gold, the farmers were demarcating the land quietly, but unfortunately they moved to Mashonaland under the same treaty that Lobengula had signed, and the chiefs in Mashonaland did not have anything to do with that. But anyway, that's the essence of colonialism and this settler approach to things. Lobengula realized that, these people are just deciding to take a piece of land here and there. It's now mine. And that's where the problems are, in my view, that the land was suddenly demarcated. And the people who were there were told either to work for a wage or to move elsewhere. And in time, that elsewhere was an allocated place called the reserve, tribal trust land. And those who remained working with the people who had taken the land were now servants. Yes, there was some good coming through. The first good was that they came with education and medication. But the education, as time went on, became two-pronged. The missionaries who came settled near the chiefs, scattered all over the place. The settlers, the missionaries taught obedience and humility and a life in heaven after you die or something like that. The public schools that were created in those days spoke about hard work and kind of entrepreneurship, where builders were wanted and laborers, skilled laborers were wanted, and so on. So education was good, but it was also political in the sense that it was intentional. It had a purpose. And so it was going back to the thing. Lobengula decides, no, this is not the way I wanted it. These people came for mining and now they are settling. I am sure history will say that he tried to talk to the British government about it and it didn't work out. So he decided to take them on.